baby.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Democracy. Hello there. Another happy landing.
Oh, push the button. Hit the button. What's up, everybody? Hi, I'm Big Lovin.
Here's the thing.
Welcome to the street.
Cherry. This is broken.
Hey, welcome to the skate pod.
Hi.
It won't be funny for you, but we're laughing. It's a good time. It's a good time. I swear to God, it's a good time. Oh,
Things
Jesus.
happen.
Oh no, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Oh,
You're good. I'm good.
How are
Everybody's
you?
good. We're good. It's good.
Nobody's in the chat.
Doesn't matter. Don't need them. Fuck them.
It's all good.
They missed that shit.
It's all
That
good.
fucking hurt.
This motherfucker, just before the music started playing, he goes, "Hey, baby, do the magic hand thing." And he does it like this with two fingers. I was like, that means two different things in different contexts. and we fucking fell out.
Whoop.
That's good.
I was
That's
not
good.
ready.
Things happen.
So here we are.
All
Here
by
we are.
ourselves.
It,
You had to be there.
you know what? The
I was
words. I'm not even finishing sentences at this point.
It's not necessary.
I wasn't ready.
No.
It's not necessary.
So what are we talking
No.
about this week?
This week,
Friends?
friends, we are on
Friends.
our journey, our road, if you will, to Ahsoka. We're covering season 1 this week, which right off bat, I'm I'm extremely excited to talk about. It's gonna be a good friggin' time.
Nice.
You good, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just. Somebody's got to type something into the chat because is it
Yeah,
working?
it's blank.
Yeah, no, people just don't like us today.
Normally,
That's cool.
there's a 45-minute conversation that's
That's
going.
already gone on.
Yeah.
We had our own thing going. You had your
Hey,
thing
no,
going.
it's working. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, it's just us then.
Cool.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, Dragon Bud.
Hey, Dragon Buddy, it's good to see you, bud. Let's give a chat shout out. Dragon Buddy, you want to do that?
It's a perfect time to shout out the chat.
And I
yeah.
did.
Fucking
All
on
right.
here, bitch.
You
It was
missed
me.
you missed the chat shoutouts.
It was amazing.
Dragon Buddy was there. He knows.
He was there.
He was
He was
fucking.
there.
He was the only one there.
So far.
He typed.
It's been a weird day.
Yeah,
It
it
has
really has, man.
It's
But
been
these
kinda-
last 9 minutes before the show started have been something fucking else,
Yeah.
man.
It was wild.
It's been good stuff. The internet still sucks connecting to my computer.
I don't
So that's fucking
understand
fucking test. Look at that,
Weird.
isn't it? I took all the stickers off my MacBook except for the Hip Hop Trooper that's just his helmet with the headphones on,
Yeah.
his bucket with the headphones on, and dead nuts in the center of it.
Nice.
All the other stickers, I'm starting anew. Season 2, I guess you'd say.
Going fresh.
We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a good time.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Good stuff.
So, but anywho, I don't know if we need to. I mean, we still got to update people, even though there's people not in the chat. We still got to update the people who will be listening later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Jason won't be here today because that motherfucker is in Galaxy's Edge on the
Yeah.
Oh,
Galactic
dude.
Star Cruiser.
and the stuff he's already posted, he's posted 2
Yeah.
photos. I think that's it.
That's it.
I'm jealous as shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
I am super fucking jealous. The one picture he just posted not too fucking long ago, I am super. He's standing with his buddy, and he's in like a black pants shirt, but like his upper torso, he's got the stormtrooper armor, but it's all black.
Mhm.
Ooh, nice.
It's fuck.
Oh yeah,
And
you're
then he's
saying
got
that.
black
He has
rimmed
the-
glasses, and then with his, with his facial hair now being a civilian,
Right.
like it's
He's like
it's a solid fucking look, bro. It's so good. Like, yeah, dude. Fucking run with that character.
Oh yeah,
I was digging the shit out of it. But
sweet, lucky bastard.
Yeah,
okay,
no
dude.
shit.
Like I listening to him on the last episode of the Sidebar Cantina with his buddy that was there. It was
The
real,
government official.
the government official that was there.
official.
I mean, do your research, people. But we'll get into that later. Everything that they were talking about, dude, I was like, I want to do it. He's like, we have this backstory, and I'm this character, and Jason's like, yeah, and I'm playing this guy, and I'm ex-Imperial. I was like, dude, this is fucking sweet. Like,
Right.
I want to, when me and him go, because inevitably we're going, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when we make it happen.
Right.
I want us to go in with us having a backstory to tell to anybody who wants to listen.
Right. That'd be
Like,
wild.
what are we here for? Oh, we're whatever the story is.
Everything I see coming out of there, you can fit right in with.
Yeah, and the
with
thing is,
everything.
like, they seem to go along with it. If you have a story, like, they want to, they're like, oh shit, they want to be involved. They're getting their fucking money's worth, and I'm damn sure gonna get my money's worth.
You can wear helmets on the Galactic Star Cruiser too.
So
we
you
could
can't wear helmets in was the
in
one
the park
place they were going. Yeah.
You can't wear helmets
In Batu.
In Batu,
Right.
but walking around on the Star Cruiser, you totally can.
That's cool as shit.
That would be so rugged.
See, that's where you're actually in it. You've got the whole thing.
I think and the people who are paying that money and then adding that to their experience, I promise you, they're going to have such a greater experience.
Yeah.
Right.
Such a greater experience doing that.
Right.
Like, I would have my character the whole time we're in the hotel, or the Galactic Star Cruiser, and then when we go out to the park,
Right.
I would be like, yeah, like, let's do the Millennium Falcon or whatever, Smuggler's Run. Like, let's do all those things. Enjoy whatever storyline that is for what they are separately.
Right.
But then the moment we head back, or if I have to do anything in character in the park, I'm going to do it. And then I want to go back to because I can come back to the park anytime.
Jason had a good idea where he's like, I want to go to the table in the corner and I want to start a sabacc game and just play sabacc for a bit and see if people migrate. And
dude, that would be so rugged.
That would be. I have sabacc too.
Dude, if we learned to play sabacc and did that, and like people show up and like you're teaching them to play sabacc, and then you're like, let's put a little money on it. They're like, what the fuck? Like, oh shit, got real. Put some credits on it, bitch.
Yeah. I own the Millennium Falcon out there.
That would be so dope.
I thought that sabacc, like to have the hand sabacc, was the best hand, and it's not.
No, you have the Idiot's Array.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Idiot's Array, which was part of this season 1 stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Tina's here. She's
Tina.
been here, but Tina.
So let's do the chat shout outs. Brady, you take it this time.
Oh, you're such a generous guy. First in the chat, we got Tina. And Dragon Buddy.
Speaking of which, where's your spy half?
When we went to do smoking sections, she sent me a text saying, "Can you please rub aspartame on me?" I said, "We're live."
Whoa.
And
that's not good.
yeah, she said, "Oh yeah," so she's probably asleep.
Oh, all right.
That'll happen.
Yeah,
this is gonna be weird, bro.
Every time I rub aspartame on myself,
I can't tell you the last time I've done a show that she wasn't a part of.
No, it's been
a long fucking time.
Right?
I don't know if we can do this.
Yeah,
we might just have
terrible.
to call it.
Just terrible.
Because this is weird.
Can you go like put like aspartame on the back of your hand?
Slap.
Smack her knees, the back of her knees. That'll wake her up. Like, God damn it, that burns.
You want an aspartame, right?
You son of a bitch. Fuck.
That'll go over well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be fine for the show, but after.
I'm going to tell you what, though, dude. You know what it is? Tactics, bro. Tactics. Think about this. Hennifer Lopez did not show up the last Sidebar Cantina episode. Government official is a part of this situation. Magically, Hennifer isn't there. We have a light audience this evening, and no Luna Girl.
She just jumped in.
Oh,
Coincidence? I think
maybe
not.
some of the dials. She wasn't dialed in, sending them the because of what me and Dragon Buddy know.
She was on. She was
has
on,
an idea of what I'm talking about.
She ate the
messaging
whole
with
soup
Jennifer.
Yeah, he knows.
Right?
He knows. There's a whole look. We have uncovered some shit. I mean, like, there's a lot of thing. Like, what we're gonna show today is like
Shocking.
It's and it's just like we're scratching the surface. And all I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make this comment. Dragon Buddy, please don't elaborate on this. Let the people do their research.
Yeah, I'll go.
This may or may not be one Jennifer Lopez.
What may not?
She may not.
Who's she?
Show him.
Oh,
May not be.
Yeah, not from here.
Not from here.
you guys need to do.
But
your
is that the
research.
one from here? That ask yourself that question.
Right.
Not from here, but is that the one from here? Think about that. I mean, really,
We're over there.
really listen to what I just said. Hear those words, man.
Do you remember when there was that car chase out in California with the cops?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
And
I
we
don't
all
think. No,
thought-
I think a lot of people remember. Like that was big shit,
Yeah,
dude.
the white
But we
Bronco
didn't
action.
have the high def and the enhancements that we have technologically today.
Mhm.
Me and Dragon Buddy uncovered some shit.
Yeah, look at this.
What is that?
Who was riding shotgun with OJ?
Yeah. Huh?
And I'm pretty
What
sure
the-
Dave wasn't there.
Yeah.
And
Dave definitely.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave
Dave's
is
not
not
there,
here.
man.
Dave is not of age to be there in that situation at that moment. It's not appropriate. It doesn't line up. Dave and Jennifer Lopez can't be there together at the same time. And clearly not. There's no Dave Martin
No.
with Jennifer Lopez.
this goes along with us worried for our friend and our ATSW family.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Red
concerned.
5 family. Like, we're concerned. We're
And-
Dave, you got to get it. You got to rid of yourself.
Look, you guys know I talk my CERN stuff, but look, I've watched the animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't count like every Saturday morning cartoon. I was there, dude.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I was there. I don't remember this. This is real, folks.
It's the most Berenstein.
That's not Krang.
thing I've
What
ever
the
seen.
what the fuck is that?
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's running a
Wow.
whole network of underground bad ninjas.
Yeah, like super stupid bad ninjas, might I add.
Ridiculous villain.
Yeah. But like
But it wasn't just
no.
it wasn't just Ninja Turtles.
No, I
Remember
this,
G.I. Joe?
yeah, dude. And this one kind of messes with me in the
And
loincloth
weird
area.
yeah, like that's awkward.
Yeah, why do I feel away right
Yeah.
now about a specific
That's Hennifer. Jeez.
yeah,
Uh,
Hennifer was the Baroness.
it's fucking freaky, dude.
Not cool.
I don't remember that. We're
You
not
don't?
supposed
What?
to
I don't-
remember.
Luna Girl is Luna Girl is part of the look at the propaganda she's trying to spread.
Oh yeah.
All lies. ATSW, the escape pod can't be trusted. Well, that's weird. You of all people,
Right.
Luna Girl.
Right.
Are you gonna pull it up?
Well, I are we ready?
Yeah, dude. If she's gonna open her mouth, like,
She was
yeah,
Can't be
she's
trusted.
one.
there's photos of her.
Yeah,
What is that?
can't. What the shit, Luna
Mother
Girl?
of God.
If that's even your real what the fuck handle,
Yeah.
Luna Girl. That's it, Luna Girl. Like, is the moon is up here, Luna Girl? Like, is that what is that?
What is that?
you're sleeping with that. That's you,
Yeah.
Chris. How does that make you feel?
I'm confused.
Yeah, what in the Goebbels is going on?
Yeah, what in the Goebbels is going on
Concerned.
here?
I'm concerned.
CERN.
Oh no, listen, BYT, you need to do your research. You wouldn't
Do
be
your research,
you would not be
BYT.
calling us a tabloid
Yeah.
if you were doing
Yeah.
just a smidgen.
Tabloid slaps things together. We
If-
dug through.
If
Records.
you're hungry for the truth,
Yeah, it's out there.
it's right here.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my god.
no!
Yeah. Look at the eyes on that one.
Uh-huh.
Talk
Where do you
about
think the Googles
It's your
came
eye.
from?
the googly eyes for sure?
Right?
Yeah.
See the
It's the
resemblance?
worst.
Tastes like bacon.
This is the fucking worst. I mean, I don't know. Like, I am so concerned for Dave.
Yeah, all these pictures.
And he
I
was
mean,
he wasn't himself on Saturday. Why would they do a show on Saturday?
Right?
What? Do your
Things
research.
are off.
Do your research.
the truth is out there.
I think Jason was sent away. Government official. Hey, go on vacation, Jason.
Yeah.
No
All
hazard.
Lunar-
expenses paid
Yeah. Like,
to Halcyon Prime.
what the fuck, bro?
Dave,
Do
what
your
did you do?
research.
Yeah.
What did she make you do?
I just
I can see her eyes moving
And,
right now.
dude,
It's
listen.
creeping me out.
You guys are like, oh, the ATSW escape pod. It's not just us. All right. I personally have been contacted with one Keith Lehman of Layman Terms. He knows some things.
There's
He's
a video
heard-
out there.
He's done his fucking research.
He was
And he's
comfortable
actually
enough to.
down there in
Uganda.
the New Jersey area.
Oh, I thought he was still in
Uganda.
Uganda. Well, he was
No.
in Uganda at one time doing
No.
research. That's all I'm going to
One
say.
Right?
Not today.
Not today. Of course, not today.
All right. So that being said,
What?
Do
your research.
Do
your
your research.
research, and we got some new merch.
Yes, dude.
Yes.
And we had lovely fucking escapees.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm supporting that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
fucking love this ship.
Our friend Chantel popping off with a brand new escape pod
Working
shirt.
it out on vacation
Rocking it.
there.
She's launching her rebranding with the whole pop my culture. And she's like, but you know what? Escape pod bros.
Yeah.
Love
Trinity,
those
baby.
guys. She's like, check out my titties. I know.
She
We
didn't
know it.
say that.
She did say that. Look at her eyes. She's like, check out my escape pod titties. Look, you remember when she did the escape pod titties at
Yeah.
in
I do.
Chicago?
Uh-huh.
She has an escape pod titty fetish.
That's true.
We've got
Hey.
you figured out, Chanty.
That's okay with us.
And then our
Yeah,
buddy,
no, that we
Go
promote
for it.
escape pod titties.
our buddy Alan here in the same shirt that I'm wearing right now, the Astroglide physicist
Yes.
shirt.
Fuck yeah. It's a beautiful man right there.
Rocking it.
He's a good looking feller.
Yeah. He looks like a doctor too, though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would like,
kind of.
excuse me, sir, can you give me some medical advice? He'd be like, I shouldn't. And be like,
Yep.
but I'll listen.
Yeah.
But hang
Here we
on, let me
go.
grab the loot.
This
It's
is gonna
gonna be-
get slippery.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fantastic. Look, see,
But
and
it'll
that's
be
what I'm
easier.
talking about. That's why I love Shanti of Pop My Culture, because she's like, escape pod bros looking good in my boobs. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a
See?
compliment.
That's
a
what we do
fantastic
here. We
compliment.
lift each other up. I like that.
I love
Like
it.
titties.
Hell yeah.
Lift them
Titties are
up.
the best.
We're just here for support.
Mm. Emotional, all kinds of
Emotional.
support. It's the best kind of
And
support.
titty support.
I'll look at any kind of titty.
This motherfucker. All right.
At least twice, dude. Even if it's an ugly titty, I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever hear that stand-up comedian talking about old lady titties? And the old ladies will be like, yeah, you want to see my titties? And he's like, no, but okay. And then they unroll them and then they roll them back up. Tuck 'em back in there. Shit cracked me up. I can't remember who did that joke.
I
but it was
remember.
a good joke.
I remember hearing that too.
Luna girl, she's ridiculous. They don't lift
Wrong
me
way.
up. They spread awful lies about me and Hennifer.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dave.
Yeah.
It's not lies when there's photo evidence.
Yeah. Look at one more
Thank you,
time.
Dave. Ron
Look.
White did that joke.
Yeah.
Look, come on. Yeah. Ron White. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So Chris.
Did Dave see these?
Dave's seen them.
Was Dave here for all those?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God, bro. I didn't know Dave was here. He needed to see them pictures. Be careful with. Wait, why am I telling Dave?
Dave and-
Hennifers.
They're
They're
Hennifer's there.
roots. Fuck.
Oh,
With the government official too.
yeah.
Who brought the government official? Thank God is Jason's friend. But did Dave Hennifer work through Dave to get the government official?
There's a
His
TARDIS
name?
involved. I
No,
think.
no.
At least one.
So
Jesus.
now would be a good time to shout out the chat.
Fuck yeah. Now we actually have people in the chat.
It was
We
a
do.
slow start.
You guys scared the fuck out of us. A little Concernicus.
Dave
Well-
Martin's in the chat.
Fuck yeah, Dave.
Maybe
Be
Hennifer's
careful.
in the chat too. I don't know.
Probably.
Lunar Girl. Lunar Girl's right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Probably in the
Hi,
vase.
Spy.
In a
Spy.
vase.
In the corner of his room listening.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Even because you know Hennifer and Luna Girl don't trust each other.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right.
I bet you Hennifer looks at Luna Girl as a threat, even though they work on the same team. It's some fucking Emperor Palpatine
Well, of
Vader
course.
shit, bro.
There's no way that two women can work around one man and not have some
Right.
kind of conflict.
Especially a Hennifer Lopez, bro.
Yeah.
That's the worst kind.
She's got at least as many rings at this point as fucking the
Thanos.
goat. What? Thanos.
She's connected.
I was
She's
thinking-
collected enough ex-husbands.
I
She
was
might
thinking
have
Tom
the.
Brady, but yeah, maybe.
I'm just saying. What up, you Baldo? I'm sorry. I'm stepping on dicks here. I didn't mean to do
Yeah.
that.
Right
Dragon
on
Ball.
the penis.
I apologize, buddy.
Okay. What's up, you Baldo? BYT's in the he's under the impression that this is a smear campaign, and it's not.
It's not. Do your research.
Do your research.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, we're not those people.
No. Chanti's in the chat.
Fuck yeah.
Pop My Culture.
Oh,
New brand. Tina,
Fucking
we're gonna
love
shout
Tina.
you out since you were the first one.
Fucking-
shout again.
go to the TikTok. Find the Tina. That shit makes me cry, dude. I laugh so fucking hard when you read. Oh my god. If you know, you know. You've been here. Go. If not, go to fucking TikTok. It's great.
It's
great.
It's great.
It'll make your day.
And I
Sorry.
think I got everybody in the chat.
Fuck yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
As always, I'm gonna say thank you to our Patreon subscribers, man. Thanks to the Frank, Steve Long, Darius Payne, me, DJ Blake, Kristen Roscom, Nick Schaefer, Nicholas Schaefer, who
Nicholas.
prefers, Todd Lovin.
That's my guy right there. It's
Yeah.
my dad. He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
I
you're
like
a
him a
fan.
lot. I'm a fan.
Eric
Big fan.
Dub Williams,
He's a cool guy too.
Richie Vegas Armbruster,
Oh, he can go suck a dick.
Lunar Girl, Just
What up?
Bolt, Just
Whoop, whoop.
Jen, Scott and Kim Rasmussen.
Oh shit.
Thank you. We
Hell
appreciate
yeah,
your,
we appreciate all your patronage.
for
All
sure.
of it.
Real quick before we get into
What
The
we've
sh-
been up to.
what we've been up to and then getting into the shout out for the ATSW family, I just want to bring up that last Friday we lost friend of the pod, personal friend of mine, Bob O.D.
Yeah.
Bob Doherty. He passed overnight Thursday and the Friday,
Mhm.
and it was weird, like just the situation. I'm not going to get into it, but like
But it was weird. Like he was in the studio last Wednesday. Like,
yeah
All right.
And Thursday he was gone.
so it was a whole thing. So we love you, dude. You are one of Jackson's finest, bro. You know,
Fly
Yeah.
high.
For sure. And all the people out there that do listen to the show that knew Bob, we're hurting with you. So
yeah. Bob meant a little bit to a whole lot of people.
yeah, for sure.
So,
Yep.
But with that being said, we're not going to be sad. It's not going to bring down the show because Bob definitely would not want that.
No.
The moment Bob really came on board with listening to us, which really happened within the last few months. I mean, we've been friends for years, but just, it wasn't, the time wasn't there for him to set aside to be able to really indulge in it. And when he came in, dude, he was in the chat. If you've been around, I mean, it was Robert Doherty in the chat. Like, he was a part of it and he was really loving it. And me and him would chat and talk on the phone, and he really enjoyed the space. He really enjoyed what we were doing. He was looking forward to coming on the show because we were trying to make that happen.
Right.
And I'm really fucking bummed out. But I mean, 'tis life. But for fucking Bob.
Yeah. It's Bob.
So, but first and foremost, let's get in ATSW family, man.
Yeah.
First and foremost, always the mothership, the New Jersey Delphians, the homies, David Jason in the Sidebar Cantina, fucking Dragon Buddy repping the shirt right there.
Yeah.
Got the merch.
I mean, and we're really doing our best to like free you guys of the scourge of the Hennifer.
Yeah.
I know that you guys are struggling over there, but we're doing our best. We got your back.
Yeah. I have somebody coming around when they're not home saging.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good step in the right direction.
Studio.
And then if I can get them out of the house on a Sunday, I'm gonna have a Catholic priest for the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Some holy water.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
And Van Damme from Time Cop. But that's I've said too much.
Wow.
Don't worry about that.
That was out of left field.
Time Cop. Yeah, well, if you've been doing your research, it's not out of left field.
You're true. Fair enough.
Thank you. That's all I'm going to say.
Fair enough.
But
what's an Ahsoka?
What's an Ahsoka?
What's an Isaac?
What's an Isaac? Next, let's talk about use and abuse with Kim and Scott and Nicole. I didn't fucking forget this time.
Yeah.
I felt foolish last time. I felt bad about it, but I'm saying something this time.
Is that why Keith fucking played that up on his show? About trying to remember who?
Maybe he did, but Keith's kind of a dick like that sometimes.
He is a dick like that.
Yeah.
And it's not even a dick. Like, he's a Keith like that.
I'm sitting there thinking, damn well know that Keith knows who Nicole is.
Yeah. He's being a Keith.
And then he was just like, I don't know. Was it Nancy? Was it
I can't know.
Neapolitan
ice cream? That was her name. Yes. Delicious name she was.
That's even funnier now that I realize where the joke came from.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that you fucked that up
Well,
this week.
it's because fucking Keith is a fucking comedic genius, for one.
Yeah.
He is a comedic genius.
He's
Yeah,
quick.
you had that shit coming.
Fair enough. But don't, fucking use abuse Kim and Scott. Oh, fuck. I just seen what was it they just did? Oh my God. What did they do, Dragon Buddy?
Oh,
Superman.
What up, Darius?
Wasn't it Superman 1978,
Superman,
right?
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Yes. I remember watching.
Christopher Reeve, man.
Yeah.
Darius.
What up, Darius?
What up, Darius?
Fucking beer 30, bitches.
Yeah. Delivering that mail, getting it out there. Did you?
Oh, hey, we were talking about like Shanti and Alan buying some of the new gear.
Mhm.
Since you got your old comrade clean, Darius, why don't you buy a new shirt
Yeah.
and then get the premium stuff so you can treat yourself as you
right.
wipe up?
Yeah.
Because they got a premium blend. So when you're taking care of yourself, and that way you can maybe
really
in a
take
couple
care of
hours
yourself.
you want to go back at it.
Second
It's not
time,
gonna feel
third
raw.
time around.
You're gonna be good, buddy.
Yeah, get you
It's gonna
that
be
Astro
soft.
Glide Physicist shirt, and it'll never.
You'll be. Yeah, I think it's got some built-in, like it's like a luxury T-shirt,
Yeah.
It is.
all on its own.
Yeah.
You'll like it.
But with a regular T-shirt
Or
price.
you won't, but you should buy one anyway.
Fuck yeah, you should.
Darius
I mean,
gives us a lot of love on his
Yeah.
podcast of pain. So
Yeah, dude.
love
Podcast
you, buddy.
pain fucking with him and fucking Will, even though Will wasn't present with the serial killers,
I don't know this Will guy.
he's there. But
He's been on the show one time.
no, it was more than once.
it was
I heard his voice.
His
couple
name's
times.
on the logo. He's been on the show one time.
And speaking of the logo, he needs to go back to the beard design of the logo, where he's just got it fucking shaved right here, and he's got the
Oh.
mutts right there.
right.
Brady has no issue spelling Astroglide.
Fuck
He did
no, I
not.
don't.
He did not fuck that up.
I don't
No,
know.
I literally looked it up to double check his work, and he was right.
Damn right.
I was like,
I spell check the spell checker.
turned around and grabbed the cat.
Astroglide, I've got this with my eyes closed.
I was like, I thought I was gonna catch him, but he's too slick.
Would you like me to spell it backwards? I can put it in that way too. Yeah. So, but no, yeah. So when you have him come back, Darius, have him shave the deal
Yeah.
to match your logo or redo the logo. And have Will pay because you're fucking paying for the art for that shit to look dope, and he's not living up to his billing.
Yeah.
So
He's not even
fuck
bringing
that.
people in.
We can't have that shit, dude.
Just not for Ahsoka.
No.
No.
Is he trying to talk that shit right now?
Yeah, that's what he does.
How is Dave trying to talk this shit like we get right to it?
Yeah, he's
Like-
out there.
No, that's not him. That's the
What's up,
fucking.
Rolando?
That's the
I know,
whore.
he's
That's
connected
the
to
cunt,
the thing with the thing.
right? But when magically government officials show up,
Yeah.
that I just
Then all
that
of a sudden
doesn't
she ain't around.
right. And then the pictures I've seen, Germany, specific World War II.
Yeah.
And
Do
then a
your
government
research.
official shows. Look at there it is. I'm just saying, do your research.
I'm pretty sure this was the guy right here that was on the show.
I don't.
Yeah.
Do your research.
I am wearing a Sidebar Cantina shirt, and to represent my love for the Sidebar Cantina, that they will make it through the Hannaford Scourge.
They can do it.
They can do it.
They can do it.
See,
I think so.
I don't think it's Dave Martin in there. I think it's Hannaford.
No,
No.
it's Hennifer.
Yeah.
I don't think Dave is the one typing right now.
Maybe you know what we need to do? We need to find somebody that can make actual like little shorts and like have a short of like Hannaford taking control of Dave.
Oh my God, where Dave is on Hennifer's hand.
Yeah.
I'll make that happen.
And then
That just happened.
you get like Jason trying to help. Like it's
Like, no, we'll have Hennifer like fucking Luke Skywalker fights the fucking Rancor,
yeah.
but it'll be Jason fighing Hennifer with the fucking
For Dave.
with
Yes,
Dave on the
trying to
fucking
save Dave.
Hennifer on the Hennifer herpy. Oh, this is
Oh,
beautiful.
I like it. We just did bad things.
No, Hennifer doesn't have a hand, but we'll put Dave on the herpy. LG, we've got this
Yeah.
covered. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was
You
clear as mud.
Keep up.
My poor goddess Hennifer. Holy shit.
Yeah, things have gotten
Wow.
Things are getting out of hand.
I'm not leaving the
too
pod
much.
cave.
You shouldn't. You might want to go lock the door real quick.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you're gonna need Asper cream and Astroglide.
You're good. Thank God you're an Astroglide physicist. You'll be able to get through this.
Don't put Asper cream on your ass.
Yeah, but you can put it in the Astroglide.
Oh,
Then
Wow.
then you get really.
oh, is that biofreeze?
Don't put that in there.
No, God. Why does it feel like it's sweating?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Has
Lord
anybody
in
ever
heaven.
told you about the stories about people back in the day getting Skydroll on their?
She's
truck?
going to try to press charges on us.
She can't.
I know, especially when you're associated, especially with the fucking stuff we. Oh my God, are you being threatened?
You go down to the
Night of
police
the
go.
Trippets,
Jack-
man. Night of the Trippets. Ah.
you go down to the police station and say, interdimensional being has taken over my friend's hand at the end of his podcast every week and see what happens. I want to know. I mean, like,
It's investigative material. I'm going to tell you that. I'm
Yeah.
looking into it if I'm behind the desk.
yeah, I think
Right.
I think you might find you don't get a cell so much as a padded room.
Until you start, then the fucking orderlies start taking
Yeah.
orders from fucking Hennifer Lopez.
Right. Which I mean may already have happened because we just don't
That's
even
probably
know.
how she got out.
Biofreeze and the painful parts.
That'll
What?
start your morning. Who needs coffee?
Yeah.
Defamation lawsuit incoming.
All right.
Yeah,
Write it up.
defamation of your husband, Dragon Buddy.
Yeah, cease and desist,
Right.
I guess.
living with a war criminal as you and Hennifer.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
absolutely.
JT, thanks for stopping by, man.
Hell yeah.
He's
That
got a lot of
shit you
stuff
did
going
to
on.
our cartoons from when we were kids. Come on.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, Hennifer, stop it. But there's more out there, and when we present it, if we gave it to you guys all at once, your fucking head would fucking Dave Chappelle explode. It would be big time stuff.
Now,
Talk to him. Let him know, buddy.
moving away from that just a bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
We still got to continue the shout outs.
you didn't finish them?
No, bro. Not even close.
Pitter
bro.
patter.
Get at her.
Yeah.
Fucking, because the guy's here too. Fucking
No, I
Darius,
know,
bro.
yeah. Darius.
Podcast of Pain, him, Big Will, they're
Will,
fucking
dude.
there. Remember, Mutton Chop, dude, fucking dude.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, Will.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't fuck
We're
around.
counting on you, Will.
Yeah, and if you let Darius down, he'll probably stab you.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
With
And do a
pen.
piss poor job hiding the body.
Yeah.
Because
on
he kind
purpose.
of wants to get caught, I think.
He's gonna mail it to people.
Yeah, he's gonna mail a few things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Get
What
it?
is-
Checking the mail.
Oh,
He's
God.
gonna put on the postal worker stuff and go to FedEx.
Good Lord. Oh, that's good stuff. I like it.
That would be great. Ship it to
Whoa.
FedEx. They'll never know it was you.
No, bro. They'd be like,
Right?
what? He would never
He
do
would
that.
never do
He
that.
works for the post office.
He's a fucking
Ah.
he's a good guy. Fucking good guy. Don't forget Backyard TARDIS. Why we got the mail covered. We got fucking phone booths with fucking time traveling locksmiths who fucking
Now
it's
he's a
crazy.
time traveler?
Yeah, because he apparently thinks, I don't know. He's crazy right now. Thinking
got a
that we're
guy.
full of, he
There's a
thinks
guy
we're on
with
the
a TARDIS
tabloid
in his
thing right now, and
backyard.
he's kind of lost a little credibility with me. It
that
hurts my
He's
feelings.
from out in California.
That
so-
no, I was born in California. Shut your mouth, okay? Shut your fucking mouth. Shut it. Okay? I'm worried for Backyard TARDIS. I'm
Nah.
concerned.
I think he's got it under control.
I hope he does.
Where's Dave going?
What, Dave have to leave?
That's
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dave.
What, has he got to go link up with Hennifer?
Yeah, probably. They're fucking plotting and scheming. I'm kind of nervous for this whole August 12th thing.
So every time he gets together with Hennifer, is that a hand job?
It's probably more than that, dude.
We'll need a ruling on that.
We get a room.
We will eventually.
Well, let's ask Jerry.
But yeah, dude, Backyard TARDIS, Locksmith Adventures, talking about Red 5, us, probably not good things about us because he thinks we're tabloid. And that's fine.
Yeah, that's too much.
We'll do the dirty work. We'll keep you guys safe.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. We'll keep you guys safe.
We'll do the research if you don't want to. I get it.
And then because the guy who is doing his research of layman terms, Mr. Keith Layman, drunken banter, silliness. He's the fucking man
Mhm.
bringing you that mana because we all need a little fucking life and we fucking love him for it. Check him out on YouTube. He's got a Facebook page, Layman's Term. Look for it. He's out there. He's doing the research. He's getting prepared. He knows what's up. And we appreciate and respect you, Mr. Keith Layman. Good job. Good on you, sir.
Oh yeah.
And is that and then Swede, he was kind of injured, broken. He's making his way with the Musica. He's been putting things together, final touches on some music. He's put some stuff out there. I know Luna Girls posted some things here and there on a multitude of socials, whether it be our socials or the Sidebar Cantinas. I know she's been pushing his stuff out there, whether I've hit it and seen it. She's making sure at least it's presented to our audience because he is part of the ATSW family. So
Right.
we want to share his stuff. And he's fucking talented, man.
Yeah, Sharon's.
Like we don't talk as much about him now because like you said, he's hurt, but dude has like 30 fucking YouTube channels. Like he's a man of the fucking ooze. Like it's crazy.
Just 2 weeks ago, I think he put out All My Life from Foo Fighters.
Yeah, that was good shit.
Collab that he worked with. And,
Yeah.
finally
Oh,
got
that would have been a fun
finish
thing
it
to
up.
bring up in the smoking section is some stuff with the Foo Fighters.
All right.
Mhm. If you know, you know. If you're a Patreon, you know. Patron, you know.
Patrons know.
They know.
Fuck yeah, you do. Especially Scott. He fucking knows.
Scott knows.
All right.
Scott knows
So,
everything.
are you ready to talk about Ahsoka?
Ooh.
No.
All right.
We're talking about
She
Rebels.
comes at the end.
Well, if you do it right,
If you do it right.
Yep.
Eventually, she
What
comes.
percent is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Probably still at 2%.
It's solid though. It's solid. It's
It was
solid.
a solid try.
So yeah, no, like you guys. I mean, let's get into Rebels, man. Fucking Road to Ahsoka, season 1.
Let's kind of talk real quick about
Talk about it, friend.
Rebels as a whole. Like,
Yes.
this was Dave Filoni's second outing after Clone Wars.
So it'll be his first outing after Clone Wars.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's his second outing.
I just want to fuck with you.
After Clone
Yeah.
Wars.
Hey, hey, says the Dragon Buddy in the chat.
Nice.
Hey.
It really is just an expansion on that world that he's kind of built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking okay. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, it was an expansion.
You motherfucker. You know what?
No, what?
I'm done.
Why are you done?
Because
I'm trying to. I'm trying. Hey, come on, man. Okay, come on. Get
So
with it,
calm.
buddy. Listen, buddy.
Calm.
Listen, buddy.
Buddy.
I'm stroking
Buddy.
out.
Don't stroke out. We don't need that right now.
Come
Okay,
on,
that's
friend.
not what we want to represent
That's
on the YouTube.
like, here's a softball subject for you to just hit out of the park, and you're like, oh, look at that go by.
yeah, no, fuck that.
But not that one.
All right, never mind. Let's just talk about this season.
No, go ahead. Talk about what you need to.
You
You tell the people what's so fucking important to Don DellaSnooch to interrupt Brady Big Goddamn Lovin.
There better be some Mark Twain shit to come out your mouth next.
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing because you forgot you was a soft mouth bitch who's got to soak his cereal in milk. All right? Don't you come in here with that bullshit.
Wait a minute.
You forgot who you was.
Wait a minute. What else do you put on your cereal?
You soak it in the milk for too long. You make it super soft and mushy and gross.
Now we're judging.
Because you're a soft mouth bitch.
No.
That's
no,
where it all
no.
comes from. That's where it all comes from. Your soft mouth bitchness and cereal. Go back. There's a TikTok. It's out there. The people fucking know, bro. The people fucking know.
I haven't had cereal in so fucking long.
Dude, I bought Cinnamon Toast Crunch for my kids the other day, and I didn't get to eat any of it. Fuck.
Ooh,
I wanted to.
bullshit.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is delicious,
Hey,
as
what-
far as I remember.
What gets
It's
me
very good.
is Golden Grams.
I'll
I'll put the milk in the, or I'll put the Golden Grams in the bowl. I'll put the milk on the Golden
Yeah,
Grams.
that's how you do it.
I eat.
If you put the milk in, then the cereal, you're a fucking serial killer.
I will
Probably
eat all the Golden Grams out of the milk, realize I still have milk, put Golden Grams on the milk, eat the Golden Grams until I run out of milk, and then I add milk, and then I work out, and then I
And then
add
you
more
have more.
Yes,
cereal.
and then the cereal's
And then
gone.
the box of cereal's fucking gone, and my intestines
My-
are about to
My
explode.
tummy
Listen,
hurts.
Luna Girl, I'm with the blasphemy tonight. We really need to tone it down. And we're coming at you with facts. And what you're saying is not
He's yelling.
true. Don, she says Don can't be trusted with food. He thinks Olive Garden is authentic Italian. It is. They send their chefs to Italy to learn. I've watched their commercials. So don't try to
Yeah.
come at me with that attitude. Ain't having it.
And besides, when you're there, your
Your family. So, and the greatest Italian are the greatest hot dogs in the world.
Yeah.
Italian
Vin
sausage.
Diesel probably comes out and humps your leg.
Yeah.
Not one
Because
time
your
have
family.
you offered me a better lasagna.
Ain't happening.
Oh,
So
Not once have you
That's-
brought me a better lasagna.
right.
doesn't happen.
It's true.
You have never provided me with unlimited breadsticks.
No. And you never have sat there and just like tell me when to stop.
Yeah, not one time. Because I don't tell people to stop, and then I get all the cheese, and then you'll be rubbing Asper cream on your shoulder.
Oh,
And all out of Golden Grams.
And I'm all out of Golden Grams.
it's fuck.
Do you want the soup or the salad?
And my
I
tummy
want the
hurts.
soup and the salad.
Yeah.
I'm not
Why do I
ready.
gotta choose? In fact, put the salad in the soup and bring it to me.
Sometimes me and my daughter go to Olive Garden and just get unlimited soup and salad.
Oh, Luna Girl's changed. She's like, I'm Gen X. And then she's like, I'm offended.
Yeah.
Fucking pick a lane. You can't be Gen X and then be offended.
Yeah, what are you, a millennial or
What
a
the
baby
fuck?
boomer?
Just driving down the road, skirt. And well, what?
Yeah.
I'm
No
sorry
blinker.
you got in with the wrong crew.
It's not offensive to Italians. I've met some Italians that don't even like Italian food.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
You are Italian, and you were seen inside of an Olive Garden.
Yeah, we have pictures to prove it.
I
Don't make us pull those out on the next show.
I've never once went into a Chinese restaurant and ordered sweet and sour chicken, and then a Chinese person goes, "Oh, no, that's offensive." No,
Son of a bitch.
they know it's not authentic.
Right.
I
But
know
they're
it's
gonna
not
cook it for
authentic.
us.
And technically, dipping your sushi into fucking soy sauce is offensive. But
Right.
yet, American culture does the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
So, calm
It's
down.
all about that.
Calm down. Calm down with that
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
So,
No,
I've
it's
had-
right.
I have had.
He's right. You got to put your foot down.
Yeah. I'm
And
not-
yum yum sauce isn't real either.
Right. That's just some Americanized fucking.
They don't do that. They
jizz
don't make
mayonnaise.
yum yum sauce. They don't have mayonnaise.
That's unicorn jizz. Because that shit is fucking delicious. God, yum yum sauce. I'm so mad I didn't have it for so long. And then I did it. I was like, just squirt it in my mouth. Oh,
Yeah, you go to like the hibachi place, and the
Yeah.
guy's like, "You want me to shoot sake in your mouth?" No,
no,
make
yum
with the
yum.
yum
Like fucking
sauce,
bring
bro.
it,
You know-
dog. Let's
you know,
make
some-
that shit happen.
You know damn well some poor guy's gonna come out and be like, God damn.
he's got this giant cannon of fucking yum yum sauce.
Just fucking.
It's like, I'll get you from here, bro.
oh.
Hey, $40 an hour.
Some guys in the back making that shit up, getting carpal tunnel. All the white people are out there going, "Can I get some more?"
Right? You get a quarter of a teaspoon.
Yeah, you get
Whoa,
this little cup. Damn it.
that tastes yum.
This was
Yeah.
$43. Can I get a little more? I don't know. Only if you give up the ginger sauce.
Is that made out of gingers?
Fucking A.
Is that made out of real gingers?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's what
want
well, their
any
body
sauce from a
doesn't
ginger.
decompose, so they just mush it down into a gelatinous goo,
Yeah.
and then
And-
they serve it to you.
The good old Irish way.
Yeah.
Would you like some of this condiment? What the fuck?
They just let it dry out and crush it and sprinkle it on.
Why is that delicious? Because they ate the souls of children. No, I meant
Tina's having a bukkake party.
oh shit. With
Wow.
Tina, I'm not surprised.
I remember the
all
first
right.
time somebody.
I
was
thought
like,
you were gonna
"Bukkake."
say. I remember the first time I went to a bukkake party, and I was gonna be like, "That's the way to start a story,
Yes.
buddy."
I remember
Fuck
the first
yeah.
time I heard somebody yell.
God, I was hoping you were really gonna lead into it again. I
Captivate
so
the
want-
audience.
I'm gonna be waiting for that one the rest of our fucking friendship.
Fine, I'll tell the
It's
story.
a god.
All
right.
No, really, I remember the first time somebody yelled that out. I'm like, "What is that?" And they're like, "No, you got to Google that shit." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh god.
Oh.
that's a thing."
Huh.
Oh,
I had no
fuck.
idea.
Whoops.
Does that ever happen to you? Like
no, what? Bukkakis? No,
No.
not at all.
somebody says something fucked up, and then
Yeah,
like,
all
"Oh,
the
you gotta
time.
look that up."
Yes,
And then you look it up, and you're like, "Fuck!"
Fuck, I said
that
that
was
out loud.
blue waffle.
Oh,
Blue waffle.
I was
Oof.
at Corey's probably 14 years ago or so, and her brother-in-law at the time was explaining to us what smegma was.
Oh my god, smegma cheese. Yeah, bro.
And like
Yes,
This
I
is-
haven't heard smegma in so long.
this is before
I'm a horrible person.
this is before
Because if you know what
smartphones.
smegma is, it's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah.
And I'm so super excited to be talking about smegma.
This is before smartphones. So
It's gonna
Corey's-
be the most awkward conversation with God.
it really
He's like, you're a pretty cool dude, but can you explain some of this shit to me?
I love that your
There's a few
version of
things we
God
need to
has
go
a
over.
smartphone.
Yeah, well, I think he's up to date. You know,
In 2022, you tweeted
well, I
out.
kind of always pictured
Smegma.
him very what was that Tom Cruise movie where they figured out the future before it happened and commit people crimes.
Oh, with the incogs, or precogs.
Yeah.
Minority Report.
Minority Report. I always kind of pictured God to have like an iPad device as such. Like from that movie, that's the first
like he'd just
iPad
be
looking
like,
thing. He opened it and he's touching it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
What's this?
And it's just he's got the fucking list and he's like, Brady, what the fuck is this? Because
You
my
tweeted
God
this?
cusses. My God gets it. Okay. If your God doesn't, sorry, my God cusses. And he's gonna tell you how he feels. And he's like,
My
this
God
is some
cusses and
fucked
she
up-
comes out and says, "What the fuck, fuck face?"
Yeah, this is fucked.
Fucking Darius. I missed it, Darius. You are usually the one that says something fucked up, Don.
It's true.
It is true.
No, really, like Corey's ex-husband Frank like got over and looked it up on the computer and brought it up on the screen. We're all like, oh, it was an adventure.
It's a thing. It's gross.
For sure.
Yeah.
Smegma.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Look
Yeah.
it up.
It's nasty, but check
Do
that
it.
shit out.
Yeah. And then while you're at it, check out Lemon Party.
And while you're in, and you might be
What the
surprised.
fuck's a lemon party?
You might be surprised of doing your research how it all connects. You don't know.
Oh,
What
there's
is a lemon party?
That is a dirty and an old one. A dirty and old one. Check out Lemon Party.
Dude, seriously,
do it.
I'm thinking,
It's like that sounds
There
like
are
the name
so
of a
many-
Seth Rogen movie.
That's as
all I
old
can
as Two
think of
Girls
is
in One Cup,
somebody
man.
squeezing a lemon and the juice hitting a butthole and it tightening.
That's better than what it really is. Oh, pucker.
What? How does your brain work?
And then judges rate on how puckered it got. 5.5.
That's 2 lemons out of 3. That balloon knot tightened right up, Colin. Let's see how this works out for
It's
us.
an old ancient healing remedy. Put
Bold
lemon juice
move
on
there,
your
Cotton.
asshole and it fixes your balloon knot.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, but they got to come up with a name for this.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna call them lemon drops.
Lemon drop.
hashtag lemon
Have you got a balloon knot? Try lemon drops.
Oh,
2
you're
drops
doing
next
it
to
all
your balloon
wrong.
knot.
You have
And you'll be
trouble
back
sitting
to
in a
normal in no
bathtub
time.
without getting wet inside? Try lemon drop.
Of course,
Hey,
Tina.
lemon
loves-
drops for your balloon knot.
Never lose air again.
Hey, do you think I can get away with making a t-shirt and wearing that to work?
That's a perfect 10.
Lemon drop. for
Lemon
your balloon
drops
knot.
for your balloon knot.
Lemon drops for your
And I'll
balloon
make it
knot.
like an old cardboard box, fucking lemon drop style.
Yeah,
Oh God,
that'd be great. I think you should do it.
it's a good time. It's a good time.
Maybe on the bottom you could be like, "Honey, have you checked our balloon knot?"
Oh, mm.
Ooh, needs another drop.
You are terrible.
Well,
Oh.
lemon drop.
Oh fuck. So, rebels.
We should do it with a Z. Lemon drops, because your butthole
Ooh.
spokes.
Get away.
Spokes.
It's spike spokes.
It's
Spokes.
spokes.
No, I didn't mean to say spike. That slipped. I
Okay.
made a mistake there.
Ooh, there's
All
a
right.
perfect pucker there, Colin.
No, I like that.
Perfect pucker.
That's a 9.5
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah.
on the pucker scale. Let's count those spokes, Cotton.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Somebody
So-
told me today, sidebar of the sidebar,
Yeah, fuck it. It's our show.
that they're making a fucking dodgeball 2.
Really?
And I can't fucking wait.
I'm behind it if the right players are involved.
They're all
Yeah.
coming back.
Yes, then.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
I fucking
Let's do it.
Pirate Steve,
Pirate
Fuck,
Steve,
bro.
man. Fucking love
Steve.
Pirate fucking Steve.
Alan
Dude.
Tudyk makes that. I love it. Got her, Steve.
Fuck, bro.
When they break his heart and tell him he's not a real pirate,
Yo, he gets
Then they call him Yar.
so hurt.
fucking the best,
Yar.
dude. Oh.
I've had to carry the knowledge of smegma for nearly 20 years. Welcome to the club, Tina.
Oh, yeah.
See, Story corroborated right
Yep.
there.
There
There
it
it is.
is.
There it is. Lemon drops right there.
Lemon drop sweet balloon knot.
Oh,
It would help. It would help. It would help.
All right. Are we ready to talk about Rebels?
Rebels, Road to Ahsoka, season 1. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. You want me to read the first little get go of the thing?
I mean, if you want to read it verbatim.
Well,
yeah.
they're very short. They're like,
they're pretty quick.
I'll read it, and I can read pretty fast, even if I've had a couple. This one was titled The Machine and the Ghost, August 11, 2014. Before we get into it, having watched this before, I'm glad I rewatched this again. Rewatching this, having know what the story goes through.
Yeah.
Right.
You watch this with such a completely different perspective.
Right.
For me
Absolutely.
personally, each story had a lot more weight as the season progressed.
Yeah.
The first couple episodes trying to learn the characters, it's not what the rest of the series becomes or is really.
But even that first episode, there were elements of that first episode that come back later.
Yes.
And I had an emotional like, and when I watched it the first time, like I was all the way through the first season, and I looked at you and I was like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And you
Right.
were like,
I
no,
told you
stick
to
with
just
it.
stick with it.
Stick with it. It
And,
pays off
but-
so well.
But watching it this second go round, it was so much better. In the episodes, when I told him this, I was like, dude, I thought these episodes weren't as great, but they are so much better than I remembered them
Right.
being.
True.
Watching them, it's because
True.
I started rewatching them this weekend, and I'm so glad I did.
Mhm.
You
I'm
get some
so glad
real
I did.
character development, some real
And I get to a
ties
point.
in.
I'm
man.
sorry.
No, the ties into the all of what we've got in original trilogy, prequel trilogy, Clone Wars, how it ties into everything that we already know.
Yeah.
Right.
I started watching this with a lens of how does this translate to live action? Because Ahsoka is going to be that live action portion, which we're bringing to be. So we're bringing these characters in that. So I was watching this with that lens, and dude, I'm watching it. I'm like, this is a fucking kid. Like, this dude's like 14, 15.
Yeah.
He's going on these dangerous missions. Like, they're killing stormtroopers. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, they're doing
Right.
some shit to try to, be a part of the rebellion and do what they got to do. But I'm telling you, having watched this and then watching it through these are real people and characters, now that I've seen that so much in the Star Wars universe, it expands these episodes so much more.
Definitely.
The
Oh.
depth of them.
We got to see live action Zeb in
gosh.
The Mandalorian. So seeing him is like he's the one you worry about going to live action. So
Right.
to see Zeb done in The Mandalorian.
Well, and
yes.
Chopper.
Well, that's true, Chopper. But to have that coming in live action already,
Mhm.
like this can all transfer. I can't wait for Sabine. I can't wait for her. But like seeing the story beginning again is wild. Like
Yeah.
we know where it went and we know where it builds to, but I'm feeling that build again to Fulcrum at the end
Right.
was great.
Yeah.
This art style too, what for me when I first watched it was super jarring because it was new.
Yeah.
It's different, very different.
It's very different, and I felt like it was very childish. And it kind of at the beginning it reminded me of the kind of art styles that are kind of minimalist because they don't really want to put a lot of detail into it. But as I watched the show, especially getting into the second season, there's way more detail.
A lot more detail than I remember.
Yeah.
A lot more detail. Like when they're looking off in the distance of Lothal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's depth to.
Or
and
how about
things
the
moving around
ships?
and-
Yeah, when the ships are fighting and stuff, the perspectives you get of the 3D wraparound
Oh.
shots.
Yeah,
give
or
you all that depth.
even instead of constantly getting that vertical look at people, like they'll flip it horizon, like
Right.
because the ship, it's
Just
space,
sitting
so
weird.
yeah, it's sitting weird. So you're watching the outside like this, but you see the ship reverse or or upside down, mind you, and then they'll
Right.
show it on screen with the people in, like we're looking at them, and I was like, that's
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
And I don't remember catching that last time. I'm
No.
like, I'm enjoying this.
Yep. The scene where they're docked up against the side of the Star Destroyer,
Yeah.
and they're this way, and the Star Destroyer's this way, but they're literally standing this way.
Right.
Yeah,
On
because they're
screen.
in space.
And they
Yeah.
cut a hole in the floor of their, it's the side of the Star Destroyer, and they literally kind of drop into it.
Yeah.
And then like change gravity essentially.
It was just
Right.
it's
It was well done.
Yeah.
well done and a lot better than I thought. And here's the thing is, I'm not saying that as like, oh, I didn't like Rebels. I'm seeing it through a whole different lens. It's like, no, I enjoyed Rebels.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm finding more beauty in it. And I'm
Right.
seeing things on a different level now that I'm really appreciating. So if it's been a while since you've watched it, go back with us. Like we're doing season 1, season 2 will be in a few weeks. So you got time.
Yeah.
You don't have to cram it like I feel the majority of us did.
I think it
Right.
works out where we're going to do this the first week of each month
Okay.
until Ahsoka gets here. I think it works out.
Yeah.
If not, we'll squeeze it to fit in just before Ahsoka starts.
Yeah.
So if we laid that out wrong, because I remember you saying
yeah. I
that's
think
how
it
we were
works
going
out.
to do it. Okay.
I looked
cool.
at the calendar. I think it works out.
Cool.
I think we're good.
Cool.
What's up, Steve? Steve.
Oh, what
Long.
up, Steve? Thanks for joining us, bud. Appreciate it,
He the
dude.
pirate.
Fuck yeah. Don't listen to Kelly and do your research because
Arr.
Yar.
Yarr.
But anyway, the Machine and the Ghost. It's in my throat too. Original air date August 11th, 2014. 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, in the aftermath of a raid on the Imperial supply convoy, the Ghost and its crew, Harrison Dula, Kanan Jarrus, and Chopper, are pursued by TIE fighters who take out the shields and communication system on the Ghost. Following a dogfight, only one TIE fighter remains, and rather than following contradictory orders from Hayden and Kara, Chopper destroys himself.
Now
These are shorts, bro. I was gonna
these
say
are
I didn't
shorts.
remember a single
No,
fucking
these
thing
were
that
the
was.
these were the 4 shorts
Yeah,
that
see.
started this back in 2014. They
I
came
didn't
out.
pay attention. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
there's
it-
so much more in each one of these episodes.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. It's like, why the fuck is that so short? Because I thought it was gonna really break it down really quick and we can go through it. So we're not
I
reading.
think this
whole
was like the
thing.
test run of little
Yeah.
shorts to see if people would take to Rebels.
So
And
really, episode 1, Ezra is kind of living on the streets of Lothal.
he's 11.
And
Sorry, guys. I really thought, like, compared to what was just on screen,
this is
that's my
3
fault.
times as much.
yeah, this is like 3 times what I just read. So we will break it down. I apologize. I thought that was gonna make it quicker to just get through an episode and chop it up, but we're gonna make a probably a long fucking go of it.
Yeah, we're not going to do all that.
So sorry.
But Ezra is kind of living on the streets, and Kanan and the rest of the crew of the Ghost are essentially stealing weapons from the Empire that they're going to turn around and sell to a black market guy because that guy's going to turn around and sell them to other rebels. So he's just kind of, they're just doing their spot in the cog.
They're kind of feeding the rebellion,
Yeah.
but making a little coin.
Yeah, because I mean they've got expenses, really.
Yeah, enough to eat, enough to fuel up the Ghost, and
But they're definitely working to disrupt the Empire
Yeah.
and backfeed the rebellion.
I do remember watching this. I remember watching this episode specifically early on when it came out.
Well, that's because it was the first one.
Motherfucker. But I remember, like, at the immediate time watching this first episode when I saw it on Disney XD, I think it was.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yep.
I was like, I don't know if this is for me.
Yep.
I was like, this is fun. It's a odd variety of age of characters, but I was like, I don't know if I'm there. And I really remember just kind of walking past it.
Yeah, I thought it was a kid show.
And I don't think I paid attention till much further. I probably what Disney bought them in 2012, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was hype on the movies, but I didn't know where this stuff was going, and it felt very like, no, I'm an adult now. These don't really matter. These are for the kids.
Right.
I didn't realize how much they did actually connect and how much they actually mattered.
Right.
But going through it, really enjoyed Lothal overall, the design of the planet. It's kind of got this Emerald City fucking Wizard of Oz vibe.
Yes, the long fields and
Yeah, it does. Did I step on Chris's dick there?
Yeah, we do that a lot.
A little bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't have my headphones on yet, so I didn't know that you were.
Nah, excuses.
Go ahead, go for it.
Fuck your dick, Chris.
Fuck you.
It's okay. It's okay. People kick that dick around all day long. No, it's like I was saying, it does have that feel with the long fields and the big city. Like there's a big expanse to it, and it does feel.
It feels like a real place.
Yeah,
which is impressive for a cartoon.
What's up, Vader's girl? Kat, join us in the chat there.
Hell yeah. Thanks for joining us, motherfuckers.
It's not just like in Clone Wars.
Wait, hold on, stop. That Vader's girl is not your sister.
No.
Ren girl is your sister.
Right.
Sorry, I wouldn't have talked that shit like that. I thought I got Vader's girl.
Guys, whoa, excited.
I got Vader's girl mixed up with sister of Ren's girl, so I was talking a little shit, but not okay. Sorry about that, Vader's girl. My bad, I fucked up.
Jeez, this fucking
what? Just gotta be real. She's like, well, this is off-putting. Fuck this asshole. I'm gone. Not saying you talk like that, but
now he's just being off-putting
now
about
I'm
being
off-putting asshole. Fuck this guy.
Jeez,
let's get past
stop talking. You're making it worse.
Episode 2.
No, before we move on.
Before we move on, I
Damn
just
it.
have to say, riff raff, street rat. That's how Ezra comes off in this beginning of
I got
running
that
from the
vibe, too.
rooftops and stealing
Yes,
fruits.
but
and-
younger.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very much
It really, I got that vibe like Aladdin was their
yeah.
inspiration for this kid.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The thing I wanted to bring up is Lothal is a living, breathing character, way more than anything that we saw in Clone Wars.
Definitely.
This planet,
Oh yeah, with the temples that
Yeah.
we see, or at
this
least we
planet
know that we see eventually. Yeah,
There's wildlife.
the Loth cats, the
Yeah.
Loth wolves.
The environment moves like sometimes like it almost smells. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's so much going on in the way that the planet exists in the story that it
A lot of hateful
becomes its own
comments.
character.
A lot of hateful comments in the chat. I don't know if our fucking wrench girl is doing her job.
You have to
Some
be careful.
mean
Like
things being said there.
people say things about gingers because they think that we don't have any feelings.
Well, technically you don't, dude.
And that's irrelevant.
You are a ginger.
I have feelings.
Oh, you have feelings. Your soul. No, gingers don't have a soul. They have. That's where people get confused.
Yeah, people confuse that.
I'm
Like,
sorry. I'm right there.
We feel big about stuff, just not so much with the souls.
Yeah.
We eat
Thank you,
souls.
Steve. Thank you.
You really heard. I mean, you heard me.
Damn, Steve knows too. Steve's been doing his research.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Steve's
He
been
knows
doing
about
his.
Hennifer.
He knows about Hennifer and the connection, the Luna Girl, and
Uh-huh.
World War II, and wars that haven't happened on this
Spycraft.
planet.
Yeah.
I've said too much. I'm sorry.
Speaking of which,
Whoa. Should we though?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, we can speak about that. But we got to talk about Star Wars and Rebels.
Yeah, I'm just saying that shit's coming out tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, we're going to see
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. All right, go.
That's it.
Okay, you got anything, DB?
No, first one, bringing them all together. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Basically bring it together.
you know, one of the things
Oh, they do the Wookiees. They save the Wookiees.
they say the Wookiee.
And we see Kanan reveals himself as a Jedi, which when the first time and this time seeing that, I love that moment. He's like, oh, everybody's about to know about the secret. I'm like, yeah, boy.
Right. Definitely.
And then I thought it was cool how his lightsaber was 2 different pieces. Like that was a whole different thing in my Star Wars world. Like
But
for me personally, I've never seen that.
You don't even find out why he does that until the end of this season when the Inquisitor calls him out for it. Like you don't even have
this. In what regards? I'm trying to follow you.
The Inquisitor says you don't even have the stones to carry your whole lightsaber.
Right, you're hiding it, basically, essentially.
That's why he splits it in 2 pieces.
Because that way it looks
I
like
didn't.
a lightsaber.
That went right past me. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. And it's just one of those things where you're like, oh shit. Like shots fired.
Crazy time.
But what I was gonna say was I didn't know anything about Sabine's character until your little girl went as Sabine for Halloween, and you had to explain to me.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Yeah,
I was like, "What are you?"
Because she went as
about?
Sabine, and the other one was Hera. Kaylin went as Hera. Yeah.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" You were like, "There's this cartoon, and there's so what now?"
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah,
they look so good.
Yeah, the Sabine costume she had was spot on.
My wife did a good job.
My
wife doing Kaylin's costume for Hera.
Yeah,
like she did the whole fucking orange print with the brown up top, like the whole fucking. It was dope, bro. It was fucking sweet.
All right, droids in distress.
Droids in distress, bro. Droids in the distress.
3PO and R2 meet Chopper. That's R2 and Chopper is a good back and forth.
Yep.
And we find out about the disruptor weapons. They're stealing them, and how Zeb is
like he don't want nothing to do with that. Like, let's destroy this shit and get rid of him.
Deep shit right there.
Yeah, he was not down with that.
PTSD about these things because they're these special weapons that were used to wipe out his people.
And it would basically disruptors were meant for ships and cruisers and whatnot to disrupt everything. So that what it did to organic matter is terrible.
Right.
Terrible way to die.
They used them to just basically unmake his fucking people.
Right.
Which is just fucked.
This episode once reassured why I still don't like C-3PO.
Yeah. C-3PO often is a dick.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in the I like C-3PO camp. I can honestly say I don't think my entire life I ever have it.
The thing about C-3PO is A, he's a dick.
Yes.
And B, he's most often oblivious.
Yes.
To what the fuck's going on. So
really
then he's inadvertently a dick on top of actually being a dick.
Motherfucker.
Double
he's
dick.
Always fucking up shit. And R2 is like, what the fuck is wrong with ask me before you do stuff?
Yeah, please. You need permission.
Touch anything.
Kiss my rings, bitch. Good Lord.
Let's talk about the Callus character.
O-ring. Yeah.
Like, as far as bad guys go, do you buy that Callus is?
Yes, 100%, dude. He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
I thought he was an asshole. And when later on, when Moff Tarkin comes in, I really thought like Moff Tarkin is fucking up what this dude is doing. Like to me, the way he handled it was like, I'm gonna kill. He almost had like a bloodlust to him.
Yeah.
Whereas Moff Tarkin feels like he knows what he's gonna do. He comes in not as planned as Thrawn, but like, this is how I want shit done. This is how shit's gonna get done. You're gonna do what the fuck I say, and this is what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
So this show does more to paint the Empire as analogous to Nazis.
Oh yeah.
Than any other Star Wars property, I think, because this Callus character is very much like one of the leaders of the Third Reich. You know,
it's all that. I mean, Star Wars has always had that fascist.
Yeah, for sure.
Feel to where it's that the good of all, and it does outweighs the good of one. So
right.
they don't think twice about running over one person to save
but
hundreds.
This guy's like you say, he's got that bloodlust for like wiping out an entire
He was the
species
one that brought the disruptors, and
he's responsible for what happened to Zeb's people.
Right.
And he sounded like he enjoyed it at least a little bit.
Yeah. To the point where he uses Zeb's people's weapon as a trophy
to fight with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
to answer your question, like I totally
buy that he's a monster.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. So when that heel turn comes, what?
Yeah.
Like not in a million years did I think that was fucking happening.
Not in my backyard.
But here's the thing, which also makes me appreciate the character from Andor that Luthen Rail meets up, that works for the Empire.
Yeah.
Like you have to have that. You have to be in the Empire and not let anybody think you're a spy.
Right.
Like nobody can second guess that, to where so Callus never in a million years, bro.
No.
So like I draw that comparison to the Andor guys, like it makes that sense of realism of like, bro, like Callus is hunting these people because it's his job, even though he's a spy.
Right.
So he has to like answer your question. Yes, that's all. We'll get to so much more Callus, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
I think he's one of the more underrated, weirdly fucking people to call a villain.
Right.
Because he is a villain for such a good amount of time. He's a fucking villain. So he's underrated, bro. He does some harsh shit in this in these episodes, man. In this first season.
Now at the end of this episode, Ezra opens a holocron, and then Kanan decides to take Ezra as his apprentice. So that's a particularly important minute or moment,
as well as the tiny little spot where Kanan brings 3PO and R2 back to Bail Organa.
Yeah,
and that quick little meeting, kind of thing is a huge payoff towards it, towards the end of the season.
Right. Yeah. But it's those little things that, excuse me, where people are just like cameo. Like, yeah, but hold on. It's going to pay off later.
Right.
Like, just relax. We're not just.
This is where I got the sense of, okay, so they're a rebel cell, like completely separate of the rebellion itself. They're on their own, and you kind of get that feel, because they don't know these, they don't know who Bail Organa is.
Which is crazy is I didn't feel like I really understood that until watching it this time. For whatever reason, I feel like I was missing that part of they are the rebellion, but they weren't overall a part of the bigger rebellion.
Like we were saying at the first episode, they're just out there doing their thing.
Yeah, in support of.
Yeah.
Not knowing.
Yeah, they're just out there doing their work, but not realizing that there's this large apparatus that's out, rebelling.
Right.
The next episode, we get essentially them trying to steal the disruptors.
Yes.
So they don't fall back into the Empire's hands. And Callus and Zeb have like a face-off. Where Zeb essentially calls him out for his weapon that he says he stole from the honor guard. No, he won from killing the honor guard.
That's what I'm saying. Callus just comes cold as fuck, bro.
And then like him and Zeb have a all-out fight, and he matches Zeb blow for blow, even though Zeb is clearly bigger and stronger.
Yeah. They get at it.
And
It's a good fight.
he ends up winning and getting ready to kill Zeb, and then Ezra comes over and uses the Force to
in a
save him.
way.
Yeah.
Awesome. I loved it.
In a way that even Ezra didn't understand. Like he just like force pushed Callus and like hard, not just like nudged him, like fucking
shit out of him.
Like it took Callus a while to figure out what even happened.
He fucked them kids.
Fuck them kids. Order 66, bitch.
Right out the way.
Yeah.
No, really. At this point, you're like, oh shit, fucking Ezra's gonna get trained, and he's already way more powerful than he should be.
Right.
I mean, the story like flat out it more or less lays out like dude has way more power in the Force than he's supposed to.
Kanan's unsure if he can help him harness that with
control
that control.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, fight or flight. This is a good one. We got a lot to get through, so let's crush.
Yeah, no, that's true.
This is the one where they steal the TIE fighters.
And then they go, and then the farmers are getting fucked with.
Yep.
And then they even though Kanan's like, just head the fuck back. And they're like, yeah, no problem. And then he's like, smoke, let's go check that shit out. It's like, bet. Let's go do it. We were told not to. Let's go.
There's an awful lot of
there's an awful lot of that. I just call it cartoon Star Wars, where it's that youngster Star Wars. Where like, the little kid, the youngster is going to do something to kind of fuck us over to where we got to get out of a silly situation.
Right.
But in like these instances, like his heart's in the right place. Like he wants to go
trying to help
people.
Dude.
Right.
Like, and they end up taking down a bunch of transports and saving the fucking farmer dudes. And
it was,
like Zeb's flying a TIE fighter upside down.
A TIE fighter.
I loved when Zeb's in the TIE fighter and it's fucking streaking down the alleys and stuff oh, it's such a cool visual. It's like, I hope one day I get to see that, like, even though it's CGI'd, like in real live action. I want to see a TIE fighter just with those movements, because a TIE fighter is so cool looking. Nothing's moving, but it's moving. Like it
does weird things.
I love it. It's fucking dope. Talk about it, friend. Let them know.
Next episode we get into
the Luminari one, right?
Yeah. Ezra starts training, and then they basically pick up
underground transmission.
Yeah.
Which we later learn is a motherfucking asshole.
Yeah.
Asshole.
But they think that they found a Jedi.
Right. And Kanan remembers said Jedi, which was Luminara.
Yep.
So they essentially go
Luminara Unduli. I'm sorry.
They track down Luminara on the prison planet Stygian Prime. They basically infiltrate the thing. They get to the fucking cell she's in,
and it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a dead Jedi.
She's dead. Now I wonder if that's like they're conveying the same thing that we saw in Obi-Wan Kenobi with the Fortress Inquisitorius.
Yeah.
Like, am I getting the same thing?
I think so.
Like, is that later?
Could be.
You know what I mean?
I think that what we saw in Obi-Wan was Filoni and Favreau going, let's play the hits. Because I mean, that really like did harken back to the way this went down. And the way that fortress was set up was similar to this one. This guy's got the yawns.
I got the fucking super yawns, bro.
But I mean, they basically they got to figure out how to get in. They figure out how to get in. They find out the whole thing's a fucking trap. Now they can't get out. The Inquisitor's going to fuck them up.
Right.
Hard. So hard.
Just aggressive.
And this is all like Kanan trying to find another Jedi to train Ezra, because he can't do it. So Ezra's going through the whole thing like, nobody wants me here.
Right.
You know, I feel like nobody gives a shit.
And it's funny too, because at the beginning of the episode, like Kanan hits him with that do or do not. There is no try. And I was just like, what
How do
the
you
fuck
not-
does that mean, motherfucker?
And then
How do
he's
you
like,
do
yeah,
something
I don't
without
know
trying?
either. Yoda used to say that shit. I figured out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the episode, he's like, no, I'm going to train you. Well, I thought you weren't going to be able to. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to try. I'm going to.
Yeah,
do
he's like, I'm either going to do it or I'm not going to do it, and I'm going to fail, but I'm not going to try.
it. Right.
Right.
So I love it. Yeah, it was good stuff.
I mean, it really was like a,
You
you know, there's quite a few times in this season where the master is learning right along with the apprentice. Like,
hell yeah, a majority of it.
yeah, the master's learning. He knows the lessons, but he's learning what they mean in real time while he's training this.
Which is awesome because later on, like, he's caught up.
right.
He knows how to take in what the lesson plan is and then how to execute. And it's so great to see, because before we decided to do this, I was watching season 4 of Rebels to prepare for Ahsoka. And then
Yeah.
we're like, hey, let's just watch Ahsoka. So I'm like, fuck, all right. So I've gone back to 1 after watching half of season 4.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, this shit hits, bro.
Yeah.
It
It's
does.
so good.
Let's see. What do we got next?
Breaking ranks. Ezra going undercover
Oh.
at the Imperial Academy.
This was kind of an interesting episode. It was basically all about how they train these kids. And then
Yawns. Oh my god. Sorry.
the yawns, man.
They're fucking real, bro. They've got me.
I'm
oh,
fuck.
Fuck up. Did I get you?
Oh,
Oh, get is Dragon Buddy getting it?
Dick, I was trying so hard.
Dragon Buddy's trying to fight it.
Don't fight it.
no. Not gonna happen.
Anyway, basically it shows how the Empire's training these fucking cadets. And
My Dragon Buddy's fucking Tina in the chat. Tina, I got a pussy like a rose.
that was so fucking funny. Did you clip that and put
Yeah,
that on?
it's on
Yes.
TikTok, bro.
Yes.
I die. I fucking die. It's so fucking
It's
funny.
Perfect.
Yep. It was a lesson learned. there.
Got it. It's so fucking great. And then, like, he says it and he realizes he says it and he's like, oh,
I did not
no.
understand the words that were coming out of my mouth.
It's the best, dude. It's the fucking
So-
best.
Whoops.
Basically, Ezra is trying to infiltrate.
I'm making everybody yawn.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're a
dude.
dick.
A yawn revolution.
Ezra tries.
Yawn with me, bitches. Sorry. Ezra.
That's it. That was the season, kids.
Ezra yawned and it was over.
No, Ezra tries to infiltrate this thing. He's gonna steal some information, and he finds out he can't. But he runs into some kids that essentially are there against their will, which is what we find. You motherfucker.
Sorry, bro. I don't know where it's from.
They're essentially the thing about these kids is they've
I'm
been
so sorry.
conscripted by the Empire. They're not there of their own free will. They've been taken
Yeah.
by the Empire, and they are training, and so they don't all like it.
And they're
Some of them are
pitted
pretty
against each other.
fucking
You can
pissed.
tell that to be the best.
To be, yeah, they're like, hey, fuck over your neighbor buddy here, and then you get to
I need some cocaine,
Yeah.
Tina.
not do extra work, because essentially that's what happens if you ain't the best, you're gonna do extra work.
Fuck yeah, bitch. You can be
So
mopping
anyway,
flows.
He meets some other people that he's gonna
God,
use later
sucks.
on to
Have a Finn-like job on the desk door, just mopping floors.
motherfucker. We got 10 more episodes to go. Yawn,
Don't
yawn one more motherfucking
Get your
again.
jizz mop and hurry the hell up.
Son of a.
I think he's like a fucking snake. I
That's
thought his
the third one.
jaw detached. He got a super yawn there. Good Lord,
Wow.
goodness gracious.
That-
10 more episodes. He's
Couple
really fucking him
balls.
big time today.
This episode here,
Talk about it. Which one?
I don't even remember what happens in this.
Oh, Out of Darkness?
Out of
Is this
Darkness.
what Ezra and Zeb fight? She paints the shit in his room.
Yeah, and they fuck up the fuel lines. They go down to the
Yes.
planet.
It's
Hera's
then first
upset
talk
about Fulcrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. They fight the dark little fucking
They forget that there's to check the analysis that there was a fuel.
fucking stupid. This was one of those things where it's like them fucking kids, man.
Fuck
It was
them
one
kids.
of those episodes where you were just like, this is, they just made an episode.
Fucking guys.
Empire Day.
But
It pays off
the
later.
creatures inside,
They pay off later.
Definitely pays off.
Fimox.
Fimox. It's just one of those things where like this episode planted seeds for stuff like that pays off later, but it's really an episode kind of about nothing. Whatever. Like bad guy of the week kind of episode.
Right.
Empire Day.
Kind of a deep episode.
Yeah, this one goes way deep.
Yeah.
We find out that Ezra's parents are dead, or at least they're gone.
Did they say this in this show? Because I don't remember picking up on this. Ezra was born on the original Empire Day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
They make that whole
birthday.
thing about
I
his
miss that
birthday.
part?
Is
I guess I
15
missed
years, so the first Empire Day he was born.
Oh, fucking! I really dropped the ball on that guy.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. I fucked up.
We run into this Sibo character
Fucking
that
dude.
the Empire is trying to find desperately.
Right, and they tried to fucking hook up a fucking iPhone 10 to his fucking dome.
It's
Yeah,
not
basically.
backwards compatible.
No,
Yeah.
you
Or
can't do
forwards
that.
Compatible.
He's
Yeah.
kind of got the same.
It doesn't have MagSafe charging. It's not the phone
Right.
you want.
He's got
No.
the same apparatus on his head that what's his face from Cloud City had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Lando's.
Little
right-hand
cyborg
man.
guys, yeah.
Yeah, what's that guy's name?
fucking free balls.
I should remember, but I don't.
I know it's terrible.
Essentially,
We're the worst kind of Star Wars fans.
We find out that
It's
Sibo.
like Devo or something like that. I really think it's like Devo.
It's not Devo.
I'm close.
Sibo has filled his.
But this guy can be Sibo for you. That's fine.
That's his name.
I'm just fucking with you.
Lobot.
Lobot. There you
Lobot.
go.
See Debo. I was close. Lobot Debo.
Lobot,
You can
Debo.
see the connection.
Give
I
him
don't
your
think
bike.
So
Yay!
it's got a B in it.
My money, punk.
That's my bike, Craig.
I got about $300.
What up, Darius? So, Sibo is basically like, something's happened with Ezra's parents. Sibo knows about it, but Sibo's head is full of all kinds of crazy Empire data.
Yeah, he got caught in the mid update.
Yeah, he's like,
he took all the
uploaded
info he could
everything.
into his head.
yeah,
And it's fucking him big time.
it's fucking his whole head up.
And they need to spike some communication stuff in order to get all that shit out of his head.
Right. The next episode, we find out that Sibo actually failed to save Ezra's parents and failed to take care of Ezra, which was his parents' last wish.
Right.
And so Ezra feels a fucking way.
Motherfucker. No.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see.
This is where we come back to the Fimox.
Oh yeah, because the Inquisitor
yeah.
is chasing him.
They chase him. They had the tracking beacon on the Phantom.
Yeah,
they-
'cause
Which I was glad they found
Dude,
it.
when they detached the Phantom from Ghost in hyperspace,
Yeah, and it
kind
like
of picture. I
power
thought that was
slides.
kind of cool, where it's like comes out.
Oh, I
At
thought
its
it was
point of-
neat as shit. I'm glad you brought that up because I made note of that myself. Like it was spinning and it would like spin and hit like these light walls would like bend around it. Like that
Right.
was cool.
That was wild.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Basically slowing down through different levels of light speed.
It was
In
neat.
a ship that was never meant to do that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's kind of surprising it didn't just kind of break apart.
Right.
But now essentially what they've done is they let Hera take Zebo to the rebels to download his brain, more or
Mhm.
less. And Ezra and Kanan are leading the Empire away. This is is this the first time we see the Empire has the ability to track through hyperspace? Or was that the Last Jedi came out first and then this?
No, this came out first.
This came out
Yeah, it
first.
did. But this was an actual tracking beacon.
This isn't a tether. Yeah, this was a beacon.
The other one was being able to track the ship's signatures through hyperspace.
Right. So the logical growth of the technology, more or less.
Right. No longer need a beacon. We can just track what your ship sounds like.
This is the first time that they've been like, oh, we can follow them through hyperspace.
Right. Yep.
But Ezra is understandably pissed at Sibo.
Yeah.
Like he's really like, the more he thinks about it, the angrier he fucking gets, which seems fair.
Yeah, until he finally basically comes out and says that I just don't want to be abandoned anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he feels like he's found his new family and doesn't want to lose them because they're pushing him to where he's got to reach out and do something with these animals. He's got that power.
Right.
And he does. And we've got the Empire shows up, stormtroopers, a bunch of bucketheads getting ripped apart by these neat little bat-like weird creatures. And the Inquisitor, once again, which is one thing we get is a lot of lightsaber battles.
Yeah, absolutely.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Kanan kind of gets his ass beat by the Inquisitor. But then Ezra almost like trances out.
Yeah.
And like connects with the dark side. And he pulls out one of those, what was it, Phinox?
Phinox, yeah.
But he pulls out like a giant, like fucking granddaddy of them.
Yeah.
Like, and that thing tears up the Inquisitor. Like,
keeps him occupied.
Yeah, it keeps him occupied for a while. And then Ezra and Kanan essentially make their exit.
Right.
The next episode, The Path of the Jedi, Kanan is like, look, you obviously have some
issues.
Some issues, some legitimate like
some
power.
You touched into the wrong side.
And he's like, I want you to fucking reach out to the Force and find a temple, essentially. And he does. And so they get in Kanan starts to fly what's that little escape pod ship called?
The
Phantom.
Yeah.
And they basically fly to the polar cap of Lethal, and there's a temple there. And they figure out how to open it up. They go inside, and Master Yoda shows up. Does a whole lot of teaching. Both of them.
Yeah.
They both, between the two of them, they learn a ton of shit real fast. And then Ezra is granted a kyber crystal so he can make his own lightsaber, which those of us who are big Star Wars folks know that you get a kyber crystal calls to you, and then you take that and you build a lightsaber as part of your path.
And there's some people that are waiting for a kyber crystal to call to them for a very long time.
Yeah.
So coming out, Kanan's like, well, I didn't think
that was quick. Yeah.
Backyard TARDIS, no, the first time the Empire Strikes Back, the tracking beacon isn't a new thing. But just without the beacon was the big thing.
Oh yeah, because then they put one on him or on the Falcon. Yeah,
good call. They put one on Slave One in Phantom Menace to follow him around.
Yeah, good call. Definitely.
What's up, Alan?
I'll shut my face.
Our resident scientist.
He is the fucking one of the finest out there.
Oh, I did that
Ashoka physicist I've ever seen.
Next episode, Zeb is playing cards with Lando Calrissian and he loses Chopper.
Yeah. Because he has Sabak.
Yeah.
But Idiots Array beats Sabak.
Idiots Array.
Fucking guy.
And basically, this is a whole episode about who's playing who.
Right.
And Lando essentially is playing the whole crew and kind of gets his way. He gets this like puffer pig or some shit.
Yeah.
Weird little fucker.
which is like so that he can mine some fucked up mineral or something. Richie.
So he can get high on his own supply.
So he get high on his own supply, and he allows
Hera into slavery to do it.
Yeah, he sold Hera into slavery, and then
But
lets
told her to
Chopper
get an escape
steal the
pod.
fuel cell.
Fucking gotta do what you gotta do to fucking make it out there with your space drugs.
Yep, for real. Death sticks for everybody.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. You guys know I try to enjoy my Star Wars, but when fucking Lando's talking to Sabine this episode, I'm like, did you fucking creep?
Yeah,
Did you back off?
yeah,
Hey,
he's being a little
back
bit
off.
sweet to this young child.
And go
Calm
buy
the
your
fuck
pain
down, buddy. Calm down. You're grandpa. Settle your shit.
The next episode, Grand Moff Tarkin shows up,
Yeah.
and this is when you're like, oh, we're not even
Oh.
dealing with the guys pulling the strings.
Yeah.
yet.
These are the bad motherfuckers right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Tarkin is chilling, like in the movies and all that shit, and
Yeah.
like in this, you're like, oh, this guy's
He
fucking
is definitely
scary.
the Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
Right,
Like, we
legit
know that.
scary.
Don't like him. But we like him. But we don't like him. But we like him.
So now we're getting into like we're doing like espionage, fucking like
I know what they're
yeah,
doing.
4D chess, kind of like everybody's playing everybody, and you're like, oh shit.
Yep.
Callus is constantly being found going, no, what now? You know, like he's just like the guy that we thought was the big bad, who's awful fucking scary in his own.
on his own. But then you realize he ain't shit.
He's got a boss.
Yeah,
Right.
he's got a boss, and
And
his
that guy-
boss is real scary.
He's not a nice guy.
No.
He's not a nice guy.
And then you keep fucking up. The
Yep.
boss has got a boss. Who's got a boss?
Yep,
what should we find out? That ain't good neither.
yep. Ezra and the crew are essentially planting a broadcasting setup on the Empire's tower.
Yeah, which I loved. It's a great idea.
Yeah,
It's a great, like, let's send this message. Like, we're, here's that hope, which Hera later talks about, but
Yep.
like, we're giving hope to the fucking people. Like, you shouldn't live on Lothal like this. Like, remember when it was a better time before the Empire was here, fucking shit up?
So
and then things happen, go south.
Tarkin, in order to interrupt the signal, blows up the tower, captures Kanan.
Motherfucker.
And
Right.
then in the next episode, they take Kanan to Mustafar.
Why would you
Where
do that?
Jedi's go to die.
It's
Why
where
would you
Jedi's
do
go
that?
to die.
Don't be that guy.
So
Not you.
like the whole
Enough.
crew is trying to save Kanan. And
The best part is when, like, it goes back to when they steal the TIE fighter. And they ask him, what happened? Oh, yeah, we crashed it. Yeah, we crashed it so that way they couldn't track it.
right.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they're like trying to figure out a way to get back there. And we got it. And then you got Ezra going and Zeb going,
No.
No, don't
don't
say
say
it.
shit.
Don't say it.
Don't
But I love the one thing that this entire episode Ezra said. He said it to Chopper. He said it to Sabine. He said it to Zeb. He said he gets serious as fuck. He's like, for Kanan.
Yeah.
for King.
I love that. Like,
Right. And you see,
I'm
Zeb
not doing this. I'm not doing this. He's like, for Kanan. It's like, fuck.
and it
we're
was
doing
great
it.
because where he's like, okay, so you remember the TIE fighter? We said we crashed. Well, we
Mhm.
kind of didn't. What
We
is kind of?
kinda
Okay,
didn't.
we didn't crash it. Oh, and then, but there's a problem. Now Zeb's like, what do you mean there's a problem?
Yeah. What do you
it's
mean?
supposed to be, and she kind of painted it up a little bit.
Sabine's like
We got a custom
legitimately.
run.
Where's that fucking Lego kit, man?
Yeah, she's painted
Right.
it up just like her fucking armor.
Yeah,
Which
so
was
now
dope.
I
Yeah.
think I have to buy a TIE fighter. And
Yeah.
Dude,
definitely.
there's got to be
Paint
a
it
build kit. There's got to be
Paint
a
it.
build kit for that out
Yeah.
there.
If there
if
isn't,
not,
fucking get it. Paint it.
pictures and paint.
There you go.
We'll do it.
Now basically they cook up this scheme where they're gonna fly the TIE fighter that they have all painted up, landed in the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, because he's like, they won't notice. They're just gonna check for the signal. The
Yeah,
signal's
yeah.
good. They're going through the rigmarole. Like, We're
And
gonna make it in.
she's basically like set this whole TIE fighter up with a bunch of EMPs.
I love it when the fucking TIE fighter rolls in. The dude's like, that's not regulation. The other guy's like, I kind of like it.
I kinda like it.
I love that dude.
That's literally
I don't
Brady and his partner.
I don't remember that the first time I watched that.
Right.
So when it happened this time, I was like, that's fucking great.
There is
dude.
a couple of those moments where you get with the troopers where, they throw another one of those concussive grenades at him. It's like, oh, not again.
Like there's a scene or a moment in Jedi Survivor I was telling Brady about where there's a stormtrooper sitting on the edge of the cliff. He's supposed to be doing a watch, but he's sitting on the edge of the cliff with his feet dangling off, and he's just like pondering whatever life's bullshit that guy is doing in that moment, like a real fucking soldier would be doing it. He's like, this is stupid.
Fucking been stationed here for fucking 4 years. I ain't seen
Nothing's ever happened.
Yeah, drawing pictures in the sand, and he's minding his own business, and I just kind of run up behind him and force push him off.
It's like, dude, there was
As
nobody there.
Yeah, he's just minding his own business. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
He gets up to God. He's like, dude, there was nobody there.
There was nobody.
What?
I did my checks. No, you didn't. You were drawing fucking circles in the sand, dumbass.
Son of a bitch.
So anyway, she essentially fires off a EMP and wipes out this Star Destroyer, right? All the troopers are passed out, the whole stroke. And they do that thing like we were talking about where they cut a hole in the side and they come through. They drop through their hole, but then they readjust to the different gravity.
Star Wars science.
Fucking brilliant. And then they work their way through only to find out that they knew they were coming.
Yeah, the whole time.
It was always a trap.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So they have to essentially figure out how to get Kanan free from the Inquisitor's grasp, kind of blah, blah, blah. And then they end up having a fight between Kanan and the Inquisitor.
And fucking Kanan's doing that shit up with the
Yeah. Ezra comes in from behind. He takes Kanan's lightsaber off of
and
the
then how about the
belt.
Inquisitor says some cold-blooded shit. He's like, oh, finally a fight that might be worth fighting for or some shit like that. I'm like, you cold dude right there, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you both.
Then when Ezra falls off, where Kanan's like, oh, click. And he's like, oh, well, I was a coward, but now I've got something.
Yeah, I got nothing left to be afraid of.
That was the best, bro. I got nothing left to fear.
You can see in the Inquisitor's like, oh,
that's the thing I don't want to see.
He figured it out.
Because there's no point in Star Wars where it minces any words. The light side is stronger than the dark side. The dark side's easier to access and they can do more shit with it.
Right.
But when faced with pure light side, they just fucking ain't got it.
Right.
It's all defense.
Yeah. It puts them back on their heels every time. And now you have a Jedi tapped all the way into the Force that's not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
And he goes after this dude.
The best.
And then he goes after him, dual lightsabered, and one of them has a fucking stun gun built in.
Yes, that's great. I love
that. Was one of the most like that was
that
was part of the cool shit about Rebels, like the two different types of lightsabers that they created. Very different. You got to put this one together. This one has a gun, or a stun gun. It's
the Inquisitor had the helicopter.
Yeah, you're like, what the shit?
Yep.
Fucking idiot.
God
help you.
And Kanan does what we all can think of when somebody's coming at you with a spinning blade. I'm gonna stick my blade into the hole where your hand is.
Yeah,
gotcha, bitch.
Good stuff.
And essentially, like, as the Inquisitor is about to die,
says some bone-chilling shit.
Yeah, he's like, look, you need to understand.
There are some things far more frightful than death.
Yeah, I would rather die than be here for what's coming.
Right.
Which is
I mean,
that man, that makes the fucking Anakin's fall from grace. Like,
yeah,
he used to be like a loving, caring, but you know, he can hold his ground. But now he's like, I'm just here to fuck shit up.
right.
Fuck you. Fuck the noise. Here I go.
Yeah. I'd burn the world
scared.
down, but I don't need fire.
I'm scared.
Right.
So
Frightened.
they basically make the mad rush because, you know, as in any good in fight scene, like you have to have destroyed everything.
Fuck yeah.
And you got 32 seconds, like the end of
honestly,
fucking Metroid,
You
to
got
run out of the building.
Somebody drops a damn lightsaber in a spaceship. What do you think's going to happen? Like if it's left on,
Right?
It's gonna fall. I think Robot Chicken did it, where it fell through all the floors of the Star Destroyer. It goes right into the reactor.
Yeah.
Oops.
Shit.
And meanwhile, you have Chopper in the transport phoning up Fulcrum himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fulcrum's like,
He's
"Who's
y'all
this?"
got to come out.
And he's like, "Wah wah 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 wah."
She
Right?
wasn't, and when she shows up, she wasn't happy.
No.
She was like, I told you to stay invisible,
Right.
like not be seen.
Right.
And it's like, no, we had to save Kanan and do what we had to fucking do.
Well, they
Right.
show up with 3 Tantive 4s in the
Yeah.
blue. The blue. I love the blue.
Yeah, the blue's dope.
So they're coming in hot, and a transport to pull them out, and bang,
And they do. They show up, they
boom.
wreck shop, and then they
Fucking go.
light speed out of there.
That's why
Yep.
you gotta handle business, bro.
Boom.
When you fucking with the Empire, bro.
Yep. So then Ahsoka's like you say, she's like, you fucked up, and now shit's changed for all of us.
And now all of you know something where they're all like, "There's other cells. There's more people like us," and they're like, "Yeah."
Right.
And you weren't supposed to know this
Right.
because, well, you fucked it all up. So now you're in.
Right. Now you're in.
And
then
Bail Organa there, like, "Hey, friends."
yeah.
He was like,
Hey!
Hey! Wait, what?
Yeah.
Bill Organa's an Anzellan?
And Zelen.
So then
I'm like a quarter. I'm like a quarter Anzellan, you know what I'm saying?
know what
but
I'm
only
saying?
the good parts, baby.
Only the good
parts.
So then Agent Callus is like, well, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, this is what I'm gonna fuck up some motherfuckers, blah blah blah. And Tarkin's like, wait a minute. And then Vader's shuttle lands.
Yeah.
And then that bad motherfucker steps
Dude,
off.
they teased us for like 2 episodes with his fucking music.
They did
Yeah.
too. Or when you see the Lambda class shuttle coming
Oh,
in,
that was
painted scene,
yeah, that's a
and it
super
was-
dick tease.
and it was like, that's not fucking Vader.
No, it's a
man,
fucking
that was the
Inquisitor.
painted scene
Son of
from
a
Empire.
bitch.
Oh man, that was so
Yeah.
No one like you.
Yeah. But I mean, here we go. Like in one season, we went from kid on the street to this kid is about ready to face off
Straight
with the
Padawan.
baddest motherfucker in the
I'm
galaxy.
telling you,
didn't
people,
hesitate.
if you guys haven't watched Rebels since all the new shit has come out, the Obi-Wan Kenobis, the
Definitely
Andors,
Oh,
the Mandalorian, all these things,
Get with
Ahsoka
this
coming.
show.
watch it now. There's so much more depth to it. It's weird how it opens these things. All the
Especially-
other stuff opens the other stuff up. It's
Yeah.
great. It's great.
Especially because you're coming off of Ahsoka in the Clone Wars. She's not the adult Ahsoka, you know.
Right.
Like she's still the kid. She's a smart kid, but she's still a kid.
Yeah.
And then you come into Rebels, and this is her now. She is Fulcrum.
Mm-hmm.
She is the one behind the scenes, you
Right.
know, helping to run this rebel cause.
Here's your homework, kids.
Talk about the homework, folks.
Today's the 3rd of May.
3rd of May.
You have till the 31st of May to watch season 1 and season 2.
Season 1.
Well, we've already covered season 1.
Yeah, but there's-
Yeah, for you to catch up.
yeah, there's
For
a
you
lot
to
of
catch
people
up.
out there that ain't watched it
They
yet.
watched it like we watched it.
Right.
Watch
That's,
it. Watch season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That
37
gives you
episodes.
it gives you what 28 days to watch
37 episodes.
What's that? 10 hours worth of fucking show.
Yeah, probably.
You can binge that easy in 2 days. So I mean, get with it. And then we'll see you guys. I mean, we're gonna be back before then, but we're gonna talk about this again
Yeah.
on May 31st.
Hell yeah. I'm excited, dude. I like Rebels is some of my favorite Star
There are
Wars.
some
great
great
Star Wars
stories in here, man.
stuff.
Some deep cuts into
The
some
lore,
lore.
like you were talking about earlier, like the Lothal, the lore on Lothal alone.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a living, breathing creature.
The Empire, you know, they may have destroyed the Jedi, but they didn't find everything.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely, there's so much more out there, and we're gonna touch a lot of it. So
Fondle it.
this was gratifying going
Ooh,
back and
sexually.
watching the show.
Sexually gratifying.
I
took care of
was-
myself.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
as
because
do.
you should.
As
You're
you
like,
do.
hey.
Yeah, treat
Not
yourself.
weird like Lando and
No.
Sabine gratifying weird. That's weird.
Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying, guys.
wrap it up. Catch up on episode or season 1 and 2.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Do your research. Yeah.
Buy your merch.
Get that
Become a
merch.
scientist.
Become a scientist like our friend Alan.
Everything that we make off the merch,
We don't keep it.
no, goes
Right.
to charity.
We're giving that stuff to charity.
If you're looking for a snack, we know some folks.
Unfortunately, we know some
Yeah,
folks.
probably
We're trying
some
to help
turkey
them.
recipes.
Yeah, we're trying to help them.
Sure.
But with that said, man, may the force be with you.
And go blue.
Yeah,
Blue.
fuck yeah, do it.
Clankety clank, bitch.